I'm doing this video because of what a lot of bloggers, a lot of people are writing about Peter Obi, about him importing everything, all the things that he's doing is importing drinks, importing everything into Nigeria, that is, he has not created jobs instead in Nigeria than bringing those things from overseas, from different places, China, to sell in Nigeria. So that means that it's giving out the job of a Nigerian to outsiders. Yes. The reason why I'm bringing this on our episode here, Business Corner. Anyway, welcome everybody to Business Corner. This is Visit Edo, and my name is Elizabeth ERHAS Hannisdal. Why am I bringing this topic today? Yes, the man is bringing things inside and all those things, just like many other Nigerians are doing that. The question is that why are they doing all that if Nigeria has the population to create things? Why are they doing all that? Can we all really say that Nigeria should produce everything? No. Like the Western world, what do? They buy something from different countries, half ready, and they bring it to their country to complete it there. But why do they do that? It's because you cannot have everything. So you need to bring something from somewhere and bring it to your place, take the workers there to make it a finished product. So it's, for example, we from Visit Edo are producing a pendant. Okay, this pendant can be produced in China, but what we are doing is that the pendant should be produced half in China, so that the pendant, when it gets to Nigeria, it will be completed with Nigeria product, or with things that are made in Nigeria, or it will be completed. Somebody else in Nigeria will have to do the finishing in order to take some part of that job to Nigeria, to Edo State. So a lot of Western world, that is what they do, because your country cannot have everything. So you need to take from one place to your country to complete it. So in that sense, you sharing that job. You don't want to create you don't want to give everything out. You bring in a little bit of it to your own country to complete it there and make use of it, and also so that people can get job there. So if the government in Nigeria, they are wise enough, what they should be doing, instead of thinking about people bringing things, because people are always going to bring something, but what would they do? They should create this environment where people that brings things inside the country can have a way. They complete it inside the country there. And we are complaining about companies. We don't look outside to see what other countries have really done. What have other countries done in terms of creating jobs? If Nigeria says today, with all the money that they are stealing, all the corruption money, all the money that they are putting in different places, and said, okay, every person that have money to establish a company, to produce anything, to do anything, to manufacture anything, we are going to give you land. And we are going to make sure that you get electricity 24 hours. Or we are going to give you electricity in the period of time where you're producing, when you have workers there. Or we are going to pay half of your electricity bill. Then they will say, okay, the tax, we're going to give you tax-free for 2-3 years. And we're going to help you do a lot of things, make sure this is easy for you. That is what many countries do. And these people that have this money, with all these benefits that they are going to get, then they will not put their money and invest in that business. So if Nigeria has to be creating jobs, if Nigeria has to be a place to manufacture, the government should get ready to also support the people that have the money to invest. Unlike the way it is now, the risk of people investing money is too much. So when government that have the people in mind and wanting to create jobs, the way they can come into it is to tell you, okay, if you have the money, you have a good idea, this is what we can help you with. This is what we can give to you. As long as you create jobs, as long as you employ people. And those people that have that money, that are afraid of all the risk, with the support that they are going to get, there's no way they will not say, why not? They will go for it and create and open their factory, open their company, and employ people. Because the problem we are getting now is employment. So those the people might say, oh, the money to do that is too big. No, the money to do that is not big compared to the money that is being taken out of the country for rubbish, compared to the money that is being stolen. All those money that is being stolen, if it's put into such ideas, the country, there will be jobs for many. So the people saying that he is bringing things in, they should also take a look at Nigeria. What is really going on now? What is Nigeria producing? What are they good for? How is the investment? When people that invest their money, are they afraid? Are they scared to put this money? So I think that those are things that if we want, and I hope that whoever wins this election should look at this particular part. How do we support these people that have the money and the idea to open factories, to create a lot of things? How do we motivate them? Because a lot of countries outside Nigeria, the Western world, they have done this many times to stabilize things. They have given out this offer to many people in order to stabilize things, to make people create jobs. It's not the government that will create jobs. It's the people themselves that will create jobs. A president cannot create so many jobs. A governor cannot create many jobs. If we are hoping that a president should come and create job, or a governor should come and create job, the governor, those people cannot create the amount of job needed. So that means that it's the private people that can create that job, that can really make a country grow. So then the government should be thinking, how do we make these people invest? How do we make these people that form a very big part of it, that can really make this whole thing grow very fast, and people, the unemployment will be reduced? How do we now support them? What can we do to make them invest their money and bring their idea to the table? Because there are so many Nigerians that have this idea, that have a lot of things to create and a lot of things to build, but cannot do it due to lack of support. So if the government can set up this whole thing, that anybody that wants to invest, have the money, it's not just investing like 300,000. Those are not the kind of investment that I'm talking about. I'm talking about big investment that can create a lot of jobs. So if the people are able, the government is able to set up these kind of things, like the way they have done in the north, to support the farmers, because they have been able to do that in the north, to support the farmers. So they need to come up with a lot of these kind of things to support and really bring out what their support, everything. This is what we are giving you for you to invest your money and your idea. They need to support those things. So the moment they start supporting those things, the moment they start bringing these things to the table, this deal, the people that have the money will start to invest in their ideas. And you will say, there's no way you can rule out that there should not be anything coming from outside the country to Nigeria, because that will always be there. But you can make people bring half-made product, unfinished product, and finish it in Nigeria in order to create jobs. So there are a lot of things to be thinking about when thinking about how to create this job. How do we do this? How to support people that are doing business? How do we encourage them? Because when people are making money, the more money they are making, the more investment plan that they are thinking, and the more they want to invest that money again and again, and the more job that is being created. So that is what I think about all that debate about people bringing something from other country. It's not something that we can stop totally, but it's a way that we can see how we regulate those things, how we do it. We can learn from people, other countries that are also doing similar things. How do they do it and still create jobs with it? And I think that the whole way that they do it to create jobs is bring in products that are unfinished, so that they can finish their product, package, put everything together in Nigeria there. And that will also create job there. Then if it's product that we can produce ourselves, then the government should form a part to see how they can play a very big role in that business, as long as the person have the money and the idea, and they see that that idea is a good one and can create jobs. To see how they give those people benefit, bonus of a lot of things, benefit here and there, in order for them to create job, just to put people in mind, build people's mindset about how to work. because a lot of people, especially women, have a different mindset about work, about things like that. And these are ways when there's a lot of company to work, and those companies also employ women. These are ways of changing the mindset of women depending so much on men. Because in this era that we have now, a man cannot do all. He needs a woman's support to be able to do it. So that means that we need more women into jobs. So we need more factories in our community, in our state, to give rooms for women to work. So anyway, this video is supposed to be a very short one, but it's almost 10 minutes now. I think I'll have to end it here. I'm almost at work, ready to open business for customers. So thank you for this video. Please do help me share. I appreciate everyone, and I thank everyone for sharing our video. Thank you very much, and maybe next week on Business Corner again. Bye for now.